Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at NECA's quarter-scale Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the live-action movie, Raphael in disguise, which, you know, it's a really good disguise. He looks just like a regular human. No, of course, I'm only joking, but this is a pretty iconic scene from the movie, and from what I understand, it's a pretty iconic scene in the comics too. I could be totally wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I've had a conversation with somebody about that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are complaining, oh, you know, this is just the same Raphael figure with a jacket on it, so it's just a cash grab. Well, I mean, yeah, they're going to make a lot of money on it, relatively speaking, but if you don't like it, don't freaking buy it. A lot of people do want this, and like for me, for instance, I'm very happy to have it. So if you don't like it, don't buy it, but I don't fault NECA at all for making it. I mean, they wouldn't be able to make it if people didn't want it, so that's just a silly argument to have. But anyway, it's a really cool figure. I mean, if you're into this line of figures, I can't imagine many people are going to pass on this, because Raphael in the coat is like I said, it's a very iconic scene, so it's pretty cool to have it. So I have already reviewed all four of the turtles on their own, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that, but I do want to show you the new features of this guy. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 17.5 inches tall, which makes him just about 44 centimeters. Basically the exact same thing as all of the existing turtles, and that's including his hat though, of course, so if you take the hat off, he's going to be just a little bit shorter. And as far as I can tell, and maybe by the end of the review we'll be able to tell for sure, it's the exact same figure with the jacket added to it, and I'm pretty sure the jacket comes off. So that's what I'm saying. I think we'll be able to tell by the end. But let's just go ahead and talk about what we have to look at first. The jacket is very nicely done. It's made like a real jacket for the most part. The buttons are all practical buttons. You can use them. Well, at least this side is. These buttons right here, these are all practical. These guys, not so much. They're just there for looks, but that's how most jackets are, or at least some jackets anyway, so that's fine. But the jacket itself is made very nicely. You can use all the buttons, like I said. Everything is just really, really well done. The belt is practical, so that's pretty cool. The pockets even. Let me show you the pockets. They're actually pockets. You could use those pockets if you wanted to, so that's really cool. The backpack is not connected. It actually comes separately in the package, and how that works is the two straps at the top have pegs on them, and they peg in right here. So you set it in place, wrap it around this way, and then just peg it in, and it works no problem. It's not like you have to worry about trying to fit his arms through and then sliding it over. It fits on there no problem. Nicely sculpted. Looks like a very wrinkly backpack with a little bit of paint on there, so that's good. You can see the sleeves for the jacket and then the belt all the way around. They have the belt loops. A very, very cool looking piece. Very pleased with it overall. They dropped a stitch down here, a few stitches. But yeah, I think it's really cool that they actually used real buttons and made it work naturally. Really, really nicely done. For the hat, which I guess counts as an accessory, but I'll just go over it now. Also looks like a real hat. They did a really good job with the sculpt, especially the strapper on the top. And then it does just have a cutout here for the top part of his bandana knot to kind of just peek through so that it doesn't get in the way. And then the hat just sits on his head pretty nicely. You can wedge it down there a little bit, and then you're off to the races. So as far as other accessories go, we do have the two kind of standard gripping hands. We have one hand where he's pointing, and then one where he's just kind of got a relaxed open hand. He does come with a slice of pizza. He has his two size, of course, and we have the baseball bat, which is from that iconic scene where he runs into Casey Jones. So yeah, it's a really, really solid release, I think. I don't understand I don't understand why people are complaining about it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. But it is the internet, so that's the way of things. Let's see if we can take his jacket off. I did buy him dinner, so don't worry. Buttons are all practical, so the jacket, I don't want to take it all the way off. I just want to make sure it can. I can't tell for sure, but it looks to me like, yeah, it is totally a separate thing. So you can take the jacket off if you want to and have your standard Raphael figure, but why would you do that? I guess if you don't already have a Raphael, you could buy this and then have the option. So I guess that could be a fair argument that they should have made an option set, but this does make them more money, and I personally would like to be able to display both versions, so I could totally understand that. So that's okay, yeah. And by the way, don't do what I did with the backpack. It's meant to come apart to take it off. I just wanted to make sure the jacket wasn't on there too tight. But yeah, it's really, really solid, guys. I'm very pleased with it. If you're into this sort of thing, then you will be pleased with it too. So Yeah, I like it. It brings back all the feels, all the memories from the movie, and I am pleased. So I think you guys will be too. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and in the meantime, keep collecting.